Namo Gurubhye Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Gurubhye Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Gurubhye Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Triratnaya Locho Sampo Palgyuta Shipa Tuchenten Petrileya Nota Pegedro Lozam Peze Pachen Palden La Mehesha Blaso Wade Oma Guru Vadradara Sumahati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Bahadra Vasamahanya Sawasidi Moma Guru Vadradara Suhumahati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Bahadra Vasamahanya Sawasidi Pagyoke Kudan Dagilu Pagyoke Sudan Dagina Pagyoke Tudan Dagi Dunyamechi Tujingilo Magyoke Kudan Dagilu Magyoke Sudan Dagina Magyoke Tudan Dagi Dunyamechi Tujingilo Kyoni Lama Kyoni Ida Kyoni Kadro Chukyante Dene Sunte Janchu Badu Kyomi Kashemi Sowe Dida Badu Chimetaya Tuje Chakyu Zonzola Sishi Jidro Nudrukuso Tegi Droso Bachoso Kyoni Lama Kyoni Ida Kyoni Kadro Chukyante Dene Sunte Yanchu Badu Kyomi Kasemi Sowe Dida Badu Chimetaya Tuje Chakyu Zozola Sishi Jidro Nudrukuso Tenki Droso Bachoso Kyoni Lama Kyoni Ida Kyoni Kadro Chukyante Dene Sunte Janchu Badu Kyomi Kashemi Sowe Dida Badu Chimetaya Tuje Chakyu Zozola Sishi Jidro Nudrukuso Tengi Droso Bachoso Tetale so wata petu lame kusu tugine nale dutsi use kamatinga so rida chicha june daniki neso rida chicha timpale drishida china shinwan shito kushito chilama nipashi Geshin Timpe Jingila Pagyo. So we imagine that an emanation of Rinpoche in his rainbow body comes to the crown of each and every one of our heads, dissolves through our crown chakra and mixes with our subtle mind, yeah? Mama Guru Vajradhara Suhumahati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavahadanye Sri Bahadra Vasamahanya Sawasidi Hu. Okay, hello everybody. This is Lama Caroline. I'm here in Ganchen Ling in Malaga, Spain. Okay, we're going to continue with the explanation of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2, which is one of Lama Ganchen's major works. No, okay. So we're going in detail through this. Rinpoche requested me to do this. Okay. So we're going to do this. Okay. So 1 second. I need to get my computer is overheating. I'll just go and get a cooling pad for my computer. I'll be back in 1 second, yeah? Okay, hi everybody. Just do this, yeah? Don't want my computer to melt while we're doing the streaming. So anyway, I hope you're all well. Hope everything's okay with all of you. And despite all the difficult things this year, as Rinpoche said, may big difficulties become small difficulties, and may they disappear. Yeah. So let's try and think like that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, this year will pass. No, things hopefully will get better soon. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're going to continue with Lama Ganchen's beautiful NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2, okay? So, the last time I did the practice of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing as was requested by the Bologna NgalSo group because they were restarting their activities, yeah? So mainly I did that and I talked a little bit about the first part of the practice, yeah? But before we continue into the actual explanation of the long sadhana of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, I'd like to say a few more things about Shambhala and about what we were saying before. Yeah, okay. So I was saying that Lama Ganchen Rinpoche, there's a picture of Rinpoche here, our guru, yeah. He said that there were several Shambhala portals, doors in the world. Yeah, he said one was in Toledo in Spain. He said one was in Rio de Janeiro. One was in Tashi Lumpo Monastery in Tibet, yeah, and one was in China, in Xinjiang, yeah. There's one valley, very beautiful valley, so there was also a Shambhala door, yeah. So I was asking friends in the Sangha if they have anything to add. So actually, Tunla, Rinpoche's nephew, he sent me a WhatsApp message, very beautiful, talking about some experience he had in Toledo. So I'm going to play it to you. I hope you can hear it. Let's see. Yeah. I think it's better Tunla just speaks in his own words, okay? Okay, so let's try and listen to Tunla, what he says, okay?
Hello, Lama Caroline, Tashitile, I'm Tunla. These days I was listening your teaching, the streaming, and very beautiful. Thank you very much for your teaching. Very nice. Now the last video the video that you made, you were talking about this Shambhala door, no? Shambhala door. This city that you are talking about, Toledo, yes, that city was very particular also for me. Before I played the singing bowl in 1998, when I came first time to Europe with Rinpoche, of course, the World Congress, the Alternative Medicine Congress. Then that time I came there, and some group people there, they invite us to the singing bowl session evening there, and then I've been there. Then they took to this city, yes, Toledo, this city one, yes. And I had this experience that beginning I told even in my course session when you came there. Beginning I feel like this sort of oracle coming inside me, like so much energy inside coming in. Then end of the session I told already that time. I hope you remember. Then I have so this kind of bliss feeling, that I was profound state of meditation there. Then I was thinking that, the enlightenment must be this kind of state, So I had very special feeling that time, that in that place. Yes, this is city that you are talking now. And I heard that time, yes, this is Shambhala door, but then yes, beautiful city, ancient city, and but I, like Tibetan people, we have a little bit rigidity, and I didn't like, how this maybe some Western people just they say like that, and I did not believe the Shambhala door there like this. Now you are talking this Shambhala door. Then I was that wow, this is incredible. Then I had another experience, this bliss experience, feeling. Rinpoche one time he was giving the Kala Chakra retreat, Kala Chakra, what do you call it, the retreat? Yes, Albanian we do, in the summer, no. And that time also I felt second time like that kind of feeling, like I was completely bliss state of feeling that Rinpoche was giving the Kala Chakra initiation there, and I was just receiving the Kala Chakra initiation there, just meditating there. And the most profound meditation state I received in my life till now was these two states, no? So that, this city looks like something particular. This city Toledo, as you were saying, no? So it's very, very special feeling I had that time. Then traditionally the Shambhala door is the Tashilombo Monastery, backside Tashilombo Monastery. I thought you told a few days ago, like yes, Tashilombo backside monastery, near the near the Q place, the big Thanga place. Backside there's a big rock there, and this is supposed to be the Shambhala door. Our Tibetan people, we believe there when we go to the Tashilombo Gora making, round. When we do round, then everybody say, this is the Shambhala door, no? This is the Shambhala door. With Tibetan people, we used to believe. So this might be helpful for, but I don't know, this Tashilombo experience, I didn't have any special experience because maybe I was too young. But this Toledo city, and it was incredible feeling that I had. From there, then I was admired to the singing bowl, because I was thinking that singing bowl must happen something to me there, no? So anyway, I think it's a very beautiful, for me, it was, Rinpoche, he said that linking this world to Shambhala, no? Transforming this world to Shambhala. So he was, his goal was that one. So I had this feeling of the Shambhala feeling, the bliss feeling, stayed there, no? So maybe it might be helpful for you, this message. Thank you very much, Lama.
Okay, thank you very, very much, Tunla, for sharing. That's really, really kind of you, So if the translators, if you didn't understand, maybe, I don't know, I hope you understand. It was quite clear what Tunla was saying, but he was saying that in 1998, he went to the Lama Caroline Congress, in Madrid, yeah? And then actually, it was true, I went there with Rinpoche, also Tunla was there. And Tunla said he had a very special experience doing the singing bowls there, very special feeling. And he also had the same very special feeling when he did the Kala Chakra retreat in Albaniana with Rinpoche, yeah? So, and also Tunla said very interesting that behind Tashilompo Monastery, yeah, there's where they have this huge tanker, yeah, massive, enormous tanker they bring out in August, in the summer, and there behind is one huge rock, and the Tibetan people, they say there is like the gateway, the portal to Shambhala, yeah. So thank you very much for sharing that, Tunla. It's very important that actually, of course, I'm here talking. Why? Because since the beginning, she asked me to write down, record what he's saying. So he said, in the future, you will need to tell all this. So now as the future has come, and I'm telling it. Okay, but it's not just me. Please, everybody, all Sangha members, if you have some special memory, please, you can send like WhatsApp or writing, and please share, because this is our history. This is our legacy from Rinpoche, and it's not just like legacy, like something in a museum. This is a real living spiritual tradition. And Khenchen Rinpoche wanted very much that we should tell honestly what we see, what kind of special experience we have, because now the times are too difficult, yeah? And people, they just don't believe anymore. So I said it was important that we actually share like something of our experience, so people have faith in him, our teachings, our lineage, and also confidence in their own practice to continue, okay? Very important. Yeah? So anyway, so Rinpoche was saying that there's all these kind of Shambhala doors. I don't know, maybe it's like a metro or something. Maybe there's many portals, where you can go in from many places, yeah? in different places in the world, yeah. So yes, for sure, it's true, yeah. And I was thinking actually, I was thinking in the Ganshin Labrang in Italy, we have many books that Rinpoche, Kenshin Rinpoche, asked the monks from the Tantric College of Tashi Lumpo to send to us, no, when we were doing the NgalSo Kala Chakra practice and sadhanas. Rinpoche would send all the ask for the monks to send all the initiation text, yeah. And also we have something called Shambhala Lamyik, which is the guide to Shambhala, written by one of the Panchen Lamas, yeah, Panchen Palden Yeshe, yeah, okay. So I thought maybe today I thought I'd read you a little bit of that, yeah. It was very interesting, no? Well, I think it's interesting. Hope you do too, yeah. And this is so you can see what in the Tibetan manual more or less it says. Okay, let me just find it. Okay, let me just find where is it. Somewhere here on my computer, yeah. Okay, I will summarize, yeah, okay. So I was saying before that, very interesting, no, that the Jesuits, yeah, the Jesuit monks Jesuits means from Spain, actually, yeah, Spain and Portugal, in the 18th centuries, yeah, 18th and 19th century, in the 18th century, they went to Tibet. There was two expeditions. One went to the Saparong, to the borders of Western Tibet, and the second one they reached Lhasa in 1720. Yeah, and actually not Lhasa. Sorry, they reached not Lhasa. They reached Tashi Lumpo. Yeah, okay. And because the first expedition of Jesuits, they'd learned Tibetan and made a dictionary, they could ask like some questions to the lamas. Yeah. So then the lamas were saying, like, over there is the gateway to Shambhala. So maybe they're actually pointing at that rock, yeah. But maybe, of course, because maybe the Western people didn't really understand completely what the venerable lamas were saying, yeah. But they said, go north, north is the door to Shambhala, yeah. So then the Jesuit monks, no, they came back to the West and hence start let's say, the story of Shambhala in the modern world, in the Western world, okay, become very famous, yeah. So anyway, so we have this book from our Ganshin, is a branch of Tashi Lumpo Monastery, and one of the Panchen Lamas. He make a beautiful guide to Shambhala, okay? The road guide to Shambhala, yeah, okay? How to go to Shambhala. So let me have a look a little bit what it says, yeah? So it says, somebody who goes on this road, they must be a person of pure samaya who's entered the Buddhist path, yeah? And if they go truly along this path, they will finally reach the realization of Mahamudra. So it's a bit like, I don't know, like a spiritual pilgrimage, let's say. But it's kind of explained in terms of an outer journey, but it seems to me it's a symbol of an inner journey, okay? So let me have a look a little bit. Yeah, let's have a look. Let me try and find. I was just looking before we start, yeah? Okay, so it says, okay, in the guide it says, first it says, okay, first you need to generate bodhicitta, yeah? Okay, of course, yeah? So you need to be a Buddhist in order to go to Shambhala. You need to generate bodhicitta, yeah? You have to receive the tantric initiations and be practicing the vows, yeah? You have to be practicing the Vajrayana path, yeah? You have to have a pure mind, yeah? And you should be practicing your sadhana, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Okay? Says, okay, so it says you should be that kind of person, otherwise it says you will be very miserable if you try and go to Shambhala, is what it says, yeah? Before it starts, yeah? Okay? So then Panchen Lobsang Palden Yeshi, he says first one should meditate on your yidam, your meditational deity, yeah, and then you should look at your dreams, yeah, and you have to wait until one sign comes where your guru Buddhas, especially your guru and all the Buddhas, they granted you permission to try and travel towards Shambhala, yeah, okay. And it says anyway, it says do not go if you don't have permission to go, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. And it says otherwise it says if you try and go without the permission, without being a right kind of person, it will be like a child climbing on a heap of mud who wishes to grasp the moon, i.e. no chance, to get there, okay? But anyway, Rinpoche says, Guide to Shambhala. Rinpoche Lama Genshin make it more easy. He said, okay, just practice NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing. You will get there, okay? But today I'm going to read you the Guide to Shambhala, which was a little bit from what was written by one of the Holy Panchen Lamas, Then we can see that we're very lucky that the Venerable Kenshin Rinpoche, he made this very easy Guide to Shambhala for us, okay? So it says, if you attain permission in your dream to go, then you have to recite the mantra of Manjushri 800,000 times, and offer many, many flowers, okay? And also you have to recite the mantra of one protector, Amrita Kundali, 100,000 times, and make fire offerings, okay? Okay? So it's like some kind of preparation before we go on the road, creating the right kind of tendril, the right condition, Then we should also do a retreat on Yamantaka, a short retreat, followed by fire pujas, and then we make strong requests, that we would like to go to Shambhala for the benefit of all beings, okay? So it says we should want to go to Kapala, the city of enlightenment, of Shambhala, for the sake and happiness of many beings of the southern direction. Southern direction actually means many different things, For example, Kenshin Rinpoche said that he thought that the place where Borobudur was taught by Lord Buddha was actually in the south, in Java, in Indonesia, I mean, the general kind of explanation within Buddhism is the southern generation means like Jampu Vita, this our world, our human world, okay? But anyway, it says, if you wish to go to Shambhala, to enter the city of Kapala, in order to benefit many beings, and if you're a good person and you follow what it says here, you will definitely be able to get there, okay? But it says you have to follow like very precisely the instructions, okay? Right. So then it says, okay, it says you have to go to the place where the Tathagatas have achieved Abhisambodhi, where they achieve realization, okay? So it says you should take a ship with an excellent captain on the ocean called Ratnasangara, the jewel ocean west of this continent, and you should go north to an island called Sikodara, to an island called Treasure of Jewels, okay? So it says this island, in this island there's different religions, okay? On the west side there's non-Buddhist people, so it said don't go there, But it said you should stay on the eastern side of this island. It does sound a bit like Java, actually, doesn't it, actually, So you should go to the east side, And it says in that place is a stupa, of the Sugata Kanakamuni, Actually, Kanakamuni was a previous Buddha, before Shakyamuni. And it says you should make 50,000 circumambulations around it and recite the mantra of the Tathagata Buddhas, okay? So make lots and lots of circumambulations around this beautiful stupa and pray very strongly to achieve enlightenment, okay? Okay. Then it says you should go back to Bharat. Bharat is like India by boat, okay? And it says, okay, it says from there you should go northeast, And you should go through various cities. There's many, many different cities, And you should go north for 6 months, And you should pass a great river called the Satru River and a snow mountain called Kakari River, And it says it says that it's the kind of a little bit like Lonely Planet guide to going to Shambhala, because each place it explains what the people are like, what you're going to have to eat, if it's a nice place, if it's not a nice place. So it's actually like a guidebook, okay? So it says there, for example, the people there are very honest, straightforward people. It's easy to travel there. There's nothing to fear, okay? And then it says there's many kinds of different kinds of medicinal herbs, beautiful ones. And he says, anyway, you have to dig up some of these medicinal herbs, saying some special mantras, yeah. And then we have to, anyway, you have to take these medicine plants from this mountain, yeah. And also there is some, like ochre, it's like earth colors, yeah. So it says with these natural colors, like for example in our centers, in Albagnano, in Almeria, in Antonio de Paz, in Sao Paulo, in some of our major centers in the world, Rinpoche, he had statues of the 5 supreme healer Buddhas and 5 great mothers painted with jewel paints, yeah. So he says there in this place you will find like these natural colors, yeah, have these natural colored earths of ochre, yeah, like the like the cave people, yeah, they used to use these colors. So white, yellow, red, black, and green. These are the colors of Kala Chakra, by the way. Yeah? So it said there's those natural colors, and it says you on the rock you need to paint a big picture of Guru Buddha Maritzi, no? Okay, and you need to worship her, say do a retreat on Maritzi, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so Maritzi is very important now. She protects us from the danger of traveling, yeah? So the first thing you need to do is make it, like used in Tibet now, they used to paint on the rocks or carve on the rocks beautiful images of Buddhas also to protect the travelers, yeah? Yeah. So anyway, so you have to, if you want to go to Shambhala, you have to paint a big image of Maritzi, yeah? And then sit there and do a retreat requesting Guru Buddha Maritzi's blessings, yeah? And it says, okay, so if you want to go to Shambhala, we need to be a very kind person, kind and friendly, yeah, with good ethics, yeah. And it says if you're a miserable person who cannot control yourself, you will never get there. Don't bother, yeah. That's what it says. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so it says on the north side of the rock, we have to paint a picture of Guru Buddha Maritzi and offer many beautiful flowers and fruits. And as a result of doing this retreat, you'll get a special gift, like a blessing from Guru Buddha Maritzi, that you will not suffer from hunger, thirst, and you'll not be tired, yeah? Okay, which is very important, no? If you're going to walk or go with a donkey or something to Shambhala, okay? So it says anyway, so it said after that, you should travel for 21 days in the north, yeah? And it says there's no grass, no water, yeah? And it says after 3 weeks in that direction, there's very deep forest, yeah? And then you have to enter this very deep forest, yeah? Full of, like, kind of like the Himalayan foothills, no? This wilderness where there are snakes and tigers, this dangerous forest, yeah? Okay? But it says it's also a beautiful place. There's many medicinal plants, yeah? And he says there, in the Panchen Lama, he says there is actually the place where winged lions live, yeah? Okay? But it says be careful of them, they're a little dangerous, yeah? So these winged lions are what in the West we call griffins now, isn't it, yeah? Yeah, so it says there is the place of the griffins, yeah? Yeah, so but it says keep away from the griffins, yeah, because they're like wild, yeah? Okay? So it says anyway, so then at each place you have to do, there's many places where you have to stop and do a retreat because the whole point is it's not just an external journey, yeah, it's an inner journey, yeah. Okay, so maybe all this is actually a symbol of the state. Maybe you can just sit on your cushion in your house and you can go to Shambhala by following the actual series of meditation instructions that are here. This is possible, yeah. Okay, maybe the outer journey is an allegory or an archetype or a symbol, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, so it says that then you should paint. It says with the blood of the deers that have been killed by these griffins, by these lions, you should paint on a slab of black rock one mundane deity called Mandeha. Yeah, okay. And then you have to make toma offerings, food offerings, actually of like deer meat, this kind of thing. Yeah, and you have to arise as a Yamantaka and do some Kalarupa practice, okay? Yeah. So it says after some time doing that retreat, this Rashi, this female deity, mundane deity, will appear, yeah? Okay. And having taken our offerings, yeah, then she'll become friendly to us and she'll ask us what do we want, yeah? We have to say, please, O Rakshasi, I wish to benefit all beings and make them happy, yeah? I'm going to go to Kapala, yeah? Okay? So please prepare food for the empty land. So then she will disappear. Yeah, okay, yeah, and she will leave like different kinds of like some kind of beautiful like divine food, which is very light and can be carried in the backpack, no, in our mochila on the journey, yeah, across the empty places, yeah. So it says it's like a very beautiful white divine food that tastes like honey that she leaves as a gift to the practitioners, okay? And it says if we eat this special food, yeah, the practitioner's body will become very light. I mean, also to me, this seems a little bit like the Chulen practice, because it's talking about going in the mountains and eating these like very essential plants and medicines, yeah. So it seems very, very much like our Chulen practice that we have in our lineage, our NgalSo Gandaningu lineage, like, for example, the one that Claudio's doing, yeah, yeah? Which Lama Yeshe taught him, no? And actually, Kenshin Rinpoche, he had like the texts of 5 types of Chulen, taking the essence sadhanas. He had earth Chulen, water Chulen, flower Chulen, stone Chulen. He had many, many different ways of how you can like live in the like this, taking the essence of energy of different practices. Yeah. But actually, if you want to do the Chulen practice, which is it was a practice developed for yogis in the mountains, okay, because they couldn't go to Essilunga or Mercadona, yeah, because up in a mountain there's no supermarkets, yeah. So you would go with maybe one bag of food, and then you have to manage for a long time with little food, yeah. So the holy beings of our lineage, they developed this practice called Chulen, which is to take the essence, which means you can eat a flower or I don't know, some minerals, and you can fully receive the energy of that, and you become very healthy, yeah, okay. So in this way, you can live for a long time in the mountains, yeah, okay. So actually, in the medical tantras, and the Gushi explains the purpose of doing Chulen is so that we become very healthy, become rejuvenated, okay. So actually, the practice of Chulen basically is very much similar to the practice of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, yeah. So if we want to be incredibly young and healthy and beautiful, which of course we should want to be so that we have a long life in order to benefit others, yeah, then we should do the practice of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, and it's very much similar to the Chulen practices explained in the Gushi, yeah, okay? So anyway, so it's the Panchen Lama says by taking this divine food that the Rakshasi gives us as a regalo, yeah, as a result of our spiritual practice, our body will become very light and very blissful, yeah? Then it says, then we carry on, and to the north there's a great snow mountain, Kanchan, yeah, huh? Huge snow mountain, yeah. And it says there are many kind of divine beings, yeah. And it says, okay, if you have a strong mind, you should go there and enjoy yourself, yeah, and play with them. It says, yeah, yeah. And it says, then maybe if they like you, they will carry you on their shoulders and take you like directly to the city of Kapala, yeah, okay. Yeah, Kapala is the city of Shambhala. So if you don't know if you remember the story, but there were many, in the time of Suchandra, the first king of Shambhala, there were many people whose minds were very rough, no? And they were also not agreeing to be peaceful with everybody else. So these panditas, they were expelled from Shambhala. And what happened is the king, he expelled them to one forest, and then he cast an enchantment upon them. And then he got these kinnaras, these divine beings, to pick them up and fly them to Kapala, yeah. So this is the Kinnara air service, yeah. Direct first-class ticket to Shambhala, yeah. Okay. So it says if they like you and you become friends with them, they will take you. It says if not, yeah, you have to leave quickly, yeah, yeah, and then follow the path away. Yeah, says yeah. So there's one chance to go directly, not have to go through all the rest. Yeah, okay. And it says also that actually says this mountain, yeah, okay, this Ganchan Snow Mountain is one where one of the 18 arhats, Abdhebda, no? So the 18 arhats are like some of the disciples of the historical Buddha Shakyamuni. And Shakyamuni, he asked them to not pass away into nirvana, but to live until the end of his teachings, you know, in order to protect the Dharma teachings, yeah? So some of them are still alive in certain mountains around the world, yeah? Actually, recently we went to visit NgalSo Rinpoche in Repton Churling. He was very kind. He received us very nicely, of course. He's a wonderful person. And then he showed us in his temple, no? And he was showing us the statues of the 18 Arhats. And he was saying that one of the Arhats, okay, most of them are Asian, of course, yeah, but he said one of them is Western, yeah? So there's one of the 18 long life Arhats is a Western one, whoever he is, yeah? But anyway, on this one, there's one of the 18 Arhats is living there, okay? Yeah. So anyway, so it says you may be lucky and the Kinnaras will take you directly to Shambhala from there, yeah, okay? If you have very good karma and so on, yeah, okay? But if not, it says anyway, that if you really want to go, yeah, it says even if you have small merit, you can go if you generate, but if you generate bodhicitta, you will get there. It says this is more important than saying any kind of mantra, anything else, yeah, okay? So like Lama Ganchen said, we need to change our small self-cherishing heart into the big open heart of compassion, yeah, okay? So this is the key to getting to Shambhala, yeah, okay? Okay, so then after that, it says from this snow mountain, there's like huge rivers coming down, like we've seen in Tibet now in the Himalayas, yeah? So it says, from this snow mountain, there are 80,000 pools and springs, yeah, okay? And the water coming down looks like white, yeah, it's true in the Himalayas when it's coming down, the water's coming down, it can be different colors like green or blue, also there's white ones. So this is why it's called the Sita River, because Sita in Sanskrit means white, yeah? And it says this water is so cold, it says that except for hell beings, no other beings want to go in it, yeah? It's freezing cold, yeah, okay? So actually it's true, no, in these mountains the water's incredibly cold. Even north of Albagnano, we have one beautiful place in the Val Grande called Alpi Devero. And in the last years of Rinpoche's life, Rinpoche liked to go there. We was going there, and actually he was looking for one vision lake, yeah? Because like in Tibet, there's many vision lakes. Like for example, in our Ganshan, not in Tibet, yeah, we have one vision. Rinpoche used to call it TV lake, yeah, okay. So it means if you look in it, you can see many different channels, many different things appearing. Yeah. So in Ganshan, we have one TV lake, yeah. Of course, also there's the famous Lama Latso, the vision or TV lake of Palden Lama Sri Devi, yeah. Okay, very famous. But Rinpoche said, actually, we need a TV lake nearer, yeah, because it's too far to go there, okay, too high, too far, yeah. So he was looking for a vision lake, yeah. And we went to one place called Lago dell'Estrega, yeah, in Alpidevro, beautiful place in the national park. And there, water's completely pure, and it's also freezing cold, you know. Nobody goes in it, it's absolutely freezing, like it just sounds a bit like this one here, yeah, okay. Okay, and it says also near there's another female guardian, yeah. And there's she's called Flickering Lightning. She lives around there, yeah. So there we have to make offerings to her of like wild buffalo, yeah, and wild antelope meat, yeah. So that's what she eats up in the mountains, yeah. And we have to do another retreat on Yamantaka, and then kindly request her to show us the way, and then she'll show us how to get over this very powerful, incredibly strong river Sita, yeah, okay. So it says here in the Palden Lama, he says, Palden Lobsang Yeshi, he says, the Sita River is so cold that even snow and wind, when they come near, they can't touch it, yeah, okay? So cold that even ice cannot even freeze. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's like liquid nitrogen or something. It's like so cold it won't even freeze, yeah, okay? Because ice is what, like 0 or around 0, no, but it says really, really, really cold, yeah, okay? But it says if we make friends and request the blessings of this mundane goddess through her magical powers, yeah, she will freeze the river, yeah, become like very strong, and then we can cross this huge river without fear of falling into it, okay? So she'll make like an ice bridge so we can cross over to the other side, yeah, okay? Okay, so after that, yeah, Then we need to pass up through, basically up through, according to the Panchen Lama Lobsang Yeshe, to somewhere northwest of Kabul. We need to go past Afghanistan, yeah, okay? So Rinpoche himself, he went to the Swat Valley, yeah, to near Afghanistan, no, to the Pakistan-Afghanistan border. Why? Because in the past that was where it was Odiana, land of Dakini, such an important, historically famous Buddhist kingdom, yeah, okay? And he went there and requested blessings from the holy stupa of Odiana, yeah, okay? And also he came back with many beautiful, like, statues, no, from there, you know? So, yeah, so Rinpoche is one of the few people who's been there, and he says the local people, they really, really, well, everybody liked Rinpoche, no? Wherever he was in the world, everybody just loved him, because he had bodhicitta, no? So everybody was, like, felt his love, you know, his unconditional love, yeah? So he came back and said everybody was super kind, super nice, yeah? So anyway, so the Panchen Lama, Panchen Lobsang Yeshe, he says then, need to go past Kabul, yeah, okay? And there it says, there you can take a rest. Yeah? And it says there while you're taking a rest, there's many, many medicinal roots and leaves and flowers, yeah, okay? And there you should say the mantra of the goddess Kunda, yeah, okay? Now Kunda was actually, she's in the Vajravali, she's a very important Buddhist goddess, yeah? In the ancient times, the practice of Guru Buddha Kunda was used to protect against plagues, no? Like it's very top relevant topical subject, no? So Kunda, yeah, she's actually her image is on the where is it? On Mendut's temple in Indonesia, no, near Borobudur. There's a altar relief, a big carving of Kunda, yeah, Guru Buddha Kunda, yeah, and also I believe in Bodhinath Stupa, there's one temple to her, yeah, okay. So she's supposed to protect us from infectious diseases like smallpox and kind of plagues and this kind of things, yeah. So it says here, while you're having your rest, yeah, and eating all this good food, yeah, you should do a retreat on the goddess Kunda, yeah, and you have to do it until you dream that black blood appears and drips from your limbs, yeah, yeah, okay. So actually, this is true, yeah. By the way, yeah, these kind of things, these are signs of what we call purification, yeah. So you have to continue until you get this sign of like healing and purification. So it's true, mate. Because why you dream things like that is because we create the cause for sickness and misfortune through our own actions. Okay, yeah, yeah. Nobody else did it to us. We create the cause for our own experience. Yeah, the only one who can change our karma is us. Okay, yeah. So we have to do this retreat. Yeah. On Kunda until we, for example, many of our friends in our NgalSo Sangha, they had very good results with the practice of Black Manjusri, no? And they had many different signs of purification also. For example, like I saw this actually with two different friends coming like black blisters here on their fingers, yeah, okay, and like there's sickness coming out through here. These things are really true, okay. So anyway, so you have to wait until you have this dream of this pure sign of purification, yeah. So it says, if you dream like that, it will be all right, yeah, okay? So it says, your body will be without sickness, it will be very healthy and very powerful and very light, yeah? So you can see it's like this is definitely an inner pilgrimage, okay? I mean, it's let's say, it's written in terms of an outer pilgrimage, but actually if we analyze it, it's a series of retreats that you have to do, yeah? Okay? And on each stage, it's like, in Buddhism, no, of course, and also in other religions, they have many times this explanation of a pilgrimage, a journey, which is actually an inner journey, yeah? Whether it's Gawain and the Green Knight, or the Camino de Santiago, or the journey of Sudana around in the Gandavyuha Sutra. We have many, many examples of these spiritual pilgrimages, yeah? Where gradually we go to higher and higher or deeper and deeper spiritual experiences, no? So, anyway, then it says, okay, so it says, okay, remember we're resting, no? We're taking a month off, yeah? And we decided to rest and eat all these medicine plants and do this retreat, yeah, on Kunda until we get this sign of purification. And it says in that place there, which is somewhere north of Kabul in Afghanistan, yeah, there is a grove, yeah? And it says there is a special fruit there called cat buja, a golden coloured fruit, and we need to take it as provisions for the next part of our journey. Yeah, and it says we need to completely fill our backpack, our pilgrim's backpack, with as much of it as we can. Yeah, but it says don't worry, this fruit has a special quality. It's not heavy. Yeah, so we can put a lot in our backpack. Yeah, okay. So anyway, it says why we need to collect all the fruit is because where we're going, there's no food and there's no water. Yeah, okay. But it says don't worry, because we've been resting and also we did many kinds of meditation. Our body will be strong and powerful, so we can cross the Great Plain in 7 days. And because we have the backpack full of cat buja fruit, we won't be hungry and we won't be thirsty. Yeah, okay. And we'll just have enough in our backpack to get to the out of the Great Plain with no water. Yeah, okay. And it says why that will be so is that in the past many bodhisattvas made prayers that it will be so. Yeah, which is true. No, many different holy beings, they dedicate that the future practitioners in the Kali Yuga, they would have enough resources to be able to practice on the spiritual path. So, for example, the historical Buddha Shakyamuni, yeah, he made many different dedications. He was a 10th ground bodhisattva, so that means that really his dedications, they work, yeah? For example, we ordinary people, if we dedicate, of course, maybe people receive some nice feeling or something, but it's not the same as if a highly realized bodhisattva makes a dedication, yeah? The prayers of a bodhisattva, they really can, somehow, they can really transform things. Exactly how, I don't know, because I'm not a 10th ground bodhisattva, but it really works, okay? So anyway, so the historical Buddha Shakyamuni, he dedicated the merit to become a Chakravartin emperor many thousands of times. He dedicated it to us, the people of the Kali Yuga, so that we who fully embrace the Lord Buddha's teachings and wish to practice them, that somehow we will manage to, we won't starve to death. Life will be okay, you know. We'll have enough t-shirts, we'll have enough socks, we'll have enough food, we'll have somewhere to live, life will be okay. Kenshin Rinpoche, he always used to say, you know, the Buddha dedicated like that, but he said, he dedicated that you have enough, not what you want, it's different, yeah? But anyway, our main focus should be on the Dharma practice now, so it's okay, isn't it, yeah? Anyway, so then the Panchen Lama continues. He said, it said, west of that place is a pure white mountain adorned with many attractive groves, yeah, which you can see from far away. But it says, do not go there, yeah. It says, because there's 500 female rakshasis, yeah, okay. And it says, if you go there, it says probably they will eat you or something. It says, absolutely do not go there, yeah. It says, instead, go straight. Go to the mountain called Ketara, which is not a beautiful white mountain. It's a black and ugly, fearful mountain, yeah, yeah. But inside of that mountain, there's all kinds of incredible things, yeah, gold and silver. And actually, if we get nearer, there's all kinds of beautiful forest and lotuses and many beautiful kinds of different birds, yeah, incredible birds and geese, all kinds of special birds are there, yeah. And one of the protectors of the world, Virudaka, he says this is his kind of palace where he makes merry and enjoys himself, yeah. So I don't know if you know, but in our Buddhist tradition, we have 4 Lokapala, yeah, the 4 guardians of the directions, yeah. So hang on, let me see if I can show you a picture. Yeah, this is okay. This is NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 3, Guide to the Good Thought Supermarket by Lama Caroline. Eventually, we will go through this because Rinpoche asked me to, bit by bit, go through all his teachings. So hopefully, if the conditions arise, I hope they do, we will also go through this. Let me show you. There's a picture, hopefully in here, of the 4 Lokapalas, yeah, okay? Let's have a look if it's here. Okay, yes, okay. Okay, here's one. In that Rinpoche's book now, he put these 4 guardians of the direction, yeah? And these 4 guardians are traditionally painted on the doors of Buddhist temples, like, for example, in Albagnano, in our Temple of Heaven on Earth, yeah, we have the 4 kings, yeah, taking care, yeah? So we have we have the Lord of the, anyway, we have these 4 kings, yes, who take care, yeah, okay? They promised to Lord Buddha to take care, and in fact, when Siddhartha was achieving enlightenment, they offered like their bowls to Siddhartha, yeah, before he achieved enlightenment. So then Siddhartha, this is explained in the Lalita Vitastara Sutra. So then Siddhartha put together the 4 bowls into one, yeah? Okay, so then the 4 kings were happy, you know, so he received offering from all 4 of them. They're all very content, yeah? Anyway, so they have a special connection with Lord Buddha Shakyamuni, and they promise to protect his disciples, even in the future generations. So they also protect us, yeah? So many times in our different NgalSos, to our spiritual guardians, we also request the help of the Lokapalas, the directional guardians. So anyway, so the Panchen Lama Lobsang Yeshi says on this mountain, this Ketara mountain, there Viradaka is living, yeah, one of the world protectors, yeah. Okay, so it's very like beautiful, powerful, magic place, yeah. Okay, and it says we should make many different kinds of offerings, whatever we have. I don't know, like coconuts and flowers and fruits, whatever we have. We should make offerings to Viradaksha to help us, yeah. Okay, and recite his mantra, yeah. Okay, and also burn different kinds of resins of like different resins of like the nectar that comes out of trees now. So we should burn these natural incenses, yeah. And then Viradaksha will protect us on our journey, yeah, okay? We will not be harmed by, it says, Kinara, Asura, Raksha, Preta, Yaksha, and Dakinis, okay? Worldly Dakinis, yeah? So in our pujas, yeah, the pujas in our lineage, we have many times we're reciting the names of all these different mundane deities, we're asking them not to harm us, yeah, okay? So we say, like, for example, when we do chasam, no? We're repeating many times the names of these mundane deities, and saying, please, here we are, one offering for you. Please be my friend, don't harm me, help me, okay? Now, as Buddhists, we don't take refuge in the mundane protectors, no? However, they can become our allies and they can help us, yeah, okay? But we only take refuge in Lord Buddha, in the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, and in our Guru, okay? Okay, so then, okay, it says after that, yeah, we go north again, and we come to a great mountain called Menako, yeah, okay. Actually, I'm telling you all this because there's a lot I saw on the internet. Now, there's all kinds of weird, like, fabrications about, you know, Shambhala, yeah, okay? And truly, the story of Shambhala is actually from our lineage, you know, from the holy Panchen Lamas, from Tashi Lumpo, okay? So this is a true and authentic guide to Shambhala, okay? Which obviously means as you can see, it means you have to do a lot of different spiritual practices and then gradually change. And then because our mind changes, our world will transform into Shambhala, okay? So this is a real guide to Shambhala, not the kind of things that one can read normally on the internet, okay? So I hope it's of some benefit to me saying this very short way, a little bit of what one of the I think the 4th Panchen Lama said, yeah, okay? And Kenshin Rinpoche, our teacher, he had a copy of this book, and we used to look at it together, and he was like, oh, look at this, look at this. So I'm telling you a little bit about it, yeah, okay? Anyway, so it says, on this Menako mountain, yeah, there's a beautiful forest of magnolia, and many different kinds, and sandalwood, and many other kinds of beautiful trees, yeah, okay? And there it says there's many kind of female, like, rakshasas, yeah? But it said they have, like, horse faces, yeah, okay? But anyway, maybe, I don't know if it means they're not so attractive looking, I don't know. But anyway, they're these rakshasas who have horse faces, yeah? But anyway, they're always making merry, having a good time, singing and dancing and playing music. And it says, do not become attracted to those women. Do not become enchanted by their music. It's a bit like, you know, the Greek myth of Jason and the Argonauts, yeah? So many times when they come to islands, and then there's all these kind of goddesses who enchant them. And if you be careful, otherwise you end up stuck there, yeah? Okay? So it says, you know, do not be enchanted, do not be attracted, yeah? But okay, if they offer you some food, you can take it, but then quickly need to go. Okay, it says, yeah, don't get stuck there. Yeah, okay. Then after that, it says there's a great river, yeah, flowing from east to west with very turbulent water, very difficult to cross. Now, in Tibet and the Himalayas, there are rivers that are incredibly difficult to cross, impossible actually looks. And there was one great Tibetan Mahasiddha called Tangtong Gyalpo, yeah. And he was the first one that made these iron bridges, chain bridges, yeah, okay? Like, what do you call them? Suspension bridges, yeah? So he did people a great social service in the Himalayas, that he built many, many bridges across these really, really strong rivers in the Himalayas, so then people could get across, because before, I don't know how you'd get across, maybe jump in and hope you didn't die, no? Anyway, very, very difficult. So he saved lots and lots of people's lives, yeah? Okay. Made going around much more easy, yeah? Okay, so there is one of these great rivers, very turbulent, yeah? And this river is called the Sattva-Lotana River, yeah? And there's all kinds of very special fish with all kinds of different faces, like tiger face, lion face, cow face, monkey face, raven face, human face, yeah? All kinds of very special animals, let's say, fishes in this river here, okay? So it says, so you have to cross the river by, on the side, there's like lots of vines, yeah? So the only way to get across is to climb on these vines, and then there's some trees crossing over, and you have to kind of climb across, like, holding these branches and these vines, yeah? So you should either get across like this, or it says you should cross through, requesting the fish, these divine beings in the water, to take you across, yeah? Okay? So that what we have to do then is we have to do, I think we have to basically do Naga Puja, no? And we have to make offerings, yeah? And it says then, if we do well, the king of the fish and his retinue will appear to us, the Nagas, yeah? And they will carry us across the river. And if not, you have to climb, like a monkey across, hanging on a vine across this river, and hope you don't fall in, yeah? Yeah? Anyway, so it says we're having crossed that turbulent river, yeah? There are many, so this is like the ultimate adventure movie, isn't it, yeah? This would be a really good film, yeah? Okay, like Indiana Jones, or I don't know, like somebody like that, yeah? Okay. So on the other side of the river is a small red mountain called Lohita Mountain, yeah? And it says there's many kinds of wild rice growing there, yeah? Like, actually now wild rice is very appreciated, doesn't it, yeah? Okay. So it says with this wild rice, you should cook it and add honey, because there's many like natural beehives like hanging around, no? So there's lots of honey around, so you could mix this wild rice and honey together. And then you should purify it with the space treasury mantra. So, we know this, don't we? Om Sawabi Pura Pura Sura Sura Awataya Awataya Benza Saranaka. Yeah, we do this very often, don't we? Like in our 6 mantras and 6 mudras. For example, here in our Guru Puja, which was written by Panchen Lobsang Chukyi Gyaltsen, not the same Panchen Lama who wrote the Guide to Shambhala. This is written by the 5th Panchen Lama, and his predecessor, the 4th Panchen Lama, Panchen Lobsang Yeshe, was the one who wrote the Guide to Shambhala, yeah? Guide to Shambhala, yeah? But in here, actually, we have this edition, yeah, which is added by Lama Gangchen Rinpoche. You can see here. This is the Spanish book on page 150, yeah? It says Om, can you see here? It says Om Sawabi Pura Pura Sura Sura Awataya Awataya Ho Om Beza Paranaka. And this is what we call the space treasury mudra. Where we do like this now. This is the cornucopia, yeah? The cornucopia is let's say, in both Western Greek mythology and in Indian mythology, it's the horn of plenty, yeah? So we do like that, no? Like it's like a horn, okay? Like a conch, a big conch from the sea, yeah? And it's a conch of the gods and the devas, and so they do like this, and all kinds of beautiful offerings come out of it, yeah? Like Christmas Day or something, yeah? Best Christmas ever, yeah? Anyway, so you have to purify your wild rice and honey porridge with this space treasury mantra, yeah? And probably actually with the 6 mantras and 6 mudras, as Lama Gangchen always taught us, yeah? He always taught us, all this about making peace with the environment, didn't he, yeah? And it says then we should offer this to all these kind of fish people, yeah? Yeah? And you should do that many, many different times, yeah? Okay? And it says then you have all the offerings of wild rice and honey, you have to throw them into the river, yeah, okay? Yeah? Until the king of fish appears to you. So actually, many times with Rinpoche, Lama Gangchen, yeah? He taught us, like, for example, when we went in the Amazon with him, yeah? Like in the Amazon forest, no? We went on, several times on a riverboat, yeah? Together with the Asha group of Brazil, no? Our good friends, yeah? And in the Amazon forest in the night, it's not quiet. It's incredible noise, no? Incredible. There's like all the monkeys, all the animals are singing, no? Like it's incredible, like incredibly like noisy, but in a nice way, yeah. And so for hours and hours, Rinpoche would make us do this this space treasury mantra Om Sawabi Pura Pura Sura Sura Otaya Otaya Hom Benza Paranakam. And then Om Vajradama Ranita Paranita Samparanita Sawa Buddha Kisa Pajaniti Praja Paramita Nabasabawa Benza Sabarida Yasanto Kani Ho 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 So Ho So Bawa Bishude Damate Benza Siddhi Ho Namasawa Tatagata Bayo Bishamuka Be Sawatega Ugati Parana Heman Gaganakam Soha Om Amrite Humpe Om Akaramukan Sawa Damane Atyanyupanatwa Namasawa Tatagata Awalokite Om Sambara Sambara Hum Om Rulu Pulu Zalatisha Sidila Sani Sawa Adasanaya Soha Dagi Sampadadani Deshin Shepe Jidonda Chuki Inki Tunanki Tudangana Sampaku Dana Tanchi Chiripa Topa Mepa Gyungyuchi. By the power of my thoughts, by the power of the blessing of the Tathagatas, and by the power of the sphere of reality, may anything we desire be achieved without obstacles. Yeah, so actually, Rinpoche, Lama Ganshin, okay, I'm reading you the ancient guide to Shambhala, the guidebook, but don't worry. Now we have the modern guide to Shambhala, yeah, our guidebook to Shambhala, this and the other NgalSo teachings. Rinpoche shows everything what we need to do, okay? So don't worry. However, just, I thought it would be nice. So, there's something that we have in the Labrang, in Rinpoche's Labrang. So I thought it'd be nice, since we were talking about Shambhala, to look a little bit at what the previous Panchen Lama said about how to go to Shambhala, yeah, okay? Anyway, so it says we have to make all these mantras and offerings, yeah? And then, actually, this is true, actually, and when we do, Naga Puja, they like sweet things, no? Sweet and, things like rice and honey, no? So it's true, no? So then the king of the Nagas will appear, the king of the fish, yeah? And we have to say, oh, king of the fish, yeah? Matyasana, that's the name of one of in the Naga Pujas, it's called, oh, king of the fish, yeah? I want to go to the city of Kalapa for the benefit and happiness of all beings. Please take me to the other side of this river, yeah? Yeah? So then, the, there's one Mahasiddha, no? One of the 84 Mahasiddhas is kind of surfing on a whale, on a fish. So then we can surf across the river on the king of the fish, yeah? Okay? So plan A was climb across on a vine, yeah? Like the Jungle Book, yeah? Or plan B was make Naga Puja and the king of the fishes, Matsyana, will take us across, yeah? Okay? But either way, we have to get across one way or the other, okay? And why we want to go across is to benefit all different beings, yeah? Okay? So when we tell the king of the fish our purpose, then they will take us. If not, why should they bother, yeah? Because we want to go to help other beings, no? Okay? So it says, north of that, there's many glaciers and there's no human beings there, yeah? Just many kinds of non-human fierce beings, yakshas. Okay, so yakshas are not nice. They're kind of beings who eat people, yeah? They're not kind of nice people, so you don't want to hang around there, yeah? Okay? Yeah? So run, get out of there as fast as possible, yeah? Yeah? And it says, okay, also, it says to the east and the west of there are many towns, cities, and suburbs, but if it says if you go there, you will wander around aimlessly and you'll never reach Kalapa, so don't go there, yeah, okay? Yeah, but just, okay, run through that place where there's many yakshas as fast as possible, yeah, okay? And it says after that, yeah, finally, yeah, you will reach Shambhala, yeah, okay? So finally, yes, finally, after all this, yeah, it says where is the master of compassion, yeah, dwells, yeah? The place called Shambhala, yeah? And it says there, how will you know you've got to Shambhala? Because they have victory flags, yeah? Actually, it's really, I must say, doing this, it's really, really fascinating, isn't it? Because also I appreciate much more myself the incredible things that Rinpoche show us. But he didn't say everything. He's kind of left everything for us to find out, yeah? So he said, for example, how will you know when you reach Shambhala? Yeah, because we will see many of these. We will see many victory banners everywhere, yeah, okay? And we'll say, what we'll see is victory banners marked with a lion, and that's the symbol of Shambhala. Yeah, okay, you can see actually here. This is actually Rinpoche's symbol, no, from his other life when he was catching Sapala, and also this life as catching Rinpoche, no? And you see there, he has the victory banner, and above is this lion with wings, no? Okay, the eagle lion, the what do you call it, the griffin, yeah, okay. So when we reach that, we'll get to Shambhala. So we might think, oh, in Albaniano we have a lot of those already, so maybe that's Shambhala, yeah, it's possible, no? So anyway, so that's one thing to look out for. Victory banners with lions on them, and that's the actual symbol of the Shambhala people, yeah, okay. And it says in Shambhala, truth is spoken, not lies. In Shambhala, the power of negativity has grown weak, and where the power of compassion is fully increased. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. So it says okay. So however, to get to then it says okay, but then you have to pass through many small towns or run past many small different towns to get there. There's a whole list of different places. Yeah. And finally, we get to this wonderful place, yeah, where there are many rivers and various lakes and ponds, and beautiful snow mountains and good mountains. There are many delightful valleys of medicinal herbs and attractive forests of bliss and medicine herbs. There are all kinds of palaces of kings and marketplaces and stores with all kinds of incredible things, yeah. And it says there's nothing to fear there, but it says don't get attracted, don't get interested in all these worldly things, because this will be a hindrance to your spiritual development. It says, past all this, you need to go, yeah? Yeah? And keep going and think, I need to get to Kalapa, the best city in the world, yeah? Okay? Yeah? So it says it will take, between 7 days to 6 months to get there, okay? Yeah? And it says after we've crossed all these, so I don't know, maybe, I don't know, like for example, nowadays, yeah, when we go on the motorway, no, they have like some signs now saying, for example, I don't know, in Italy, no, you're going on the road and it says Milano, 100 kilometers or something, yeah. So you know that finally, if you keep going on that road, you'll come to Milano, no? Or if you're in Spain, Madrid, I don't know, 500 kilometers from here, from Malaga, no? So maybe the banners of the Shambhala, the victory banners with the lions, these are like the sort of like traffic markers, you know. It says, okay, keep going this way. Eventually you'll reach Shambhala. So it's giving some hope, some optimism to get there, yeah. Or the victory banners. So actually, maybe, you know, Rinpoche book, yeah, okay. Like the original version, it's got full of victory banners, yeah. Actually, I count there's 16, yeah. 16 victory banners, and if there's one way to count, there's 16, and one way to count where there's 21, yeah, okay? So maybe this really means, in Rinpoche's book, it means, look, it's like we're approaching Shambhala, there's one, yeah? And then getting a bit nearer, there's another one, yeah? And then a little bit later, let's have a look, there's many, no? Okay. Here's another one. Right, so, my book's falling to pieces. Oops. Okay, there's another one, and so on until finally we get to Shambhala. It says on the front, no? It says, look, Self-Healing 2, yeah? Tantric Self-Healing of Body and Mind, a method to transform this world into Shambhala, how to relax body, speech, and mind. So this is Lama Genshin, Shambhala Lamyik, yeah? A guidebook to Shambhala, yeah? So like this, no? So really beautiful, no? So, for example, when we made this, no, Rinpoche just said, okay, you need to draw loads of victory banners, no, okay, like this, and like this, and he said what he wanted, and I drew them. They said, we need to put it in the book here, and here, like this, yeah? And he didn't explain anything, yeah, okay? Because Rinpoche was like that. Many things we need to understand through our own experience, yeah, okay? Which is also why very important that what Rinpoche gave to us, we need to like see actually how it was and not think, oh, I don't like it. It's like, the graphic design is not to my taste. I will like get rid of it. Some people did not. They got rid of all the victory banners, but Rinpoche actually really had a message, you know. Okay, so we need to be very careful with what Rinpoche left us, that we follow like as best we can. Yeah, then his NgalSo Guide to Shambhala will be revealed bit by bit to us. You know, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. you know. So he's left all the same instructions to all of us. All we need to do is put them into practice, no? Okay, so beautiful, no? Okay. So anyway, so on the road there's these victory banners with the lions saying "This way, Shambhala." Okay, and it says you have to cross all these different countries. Yeah, some of the strings are poison. Yeah, and there's also, so don't drink those. Yeah, only drink the good water. And then it says there's all kinds of mountains of gold and silver and copper and iron and tin, all kinds of incredible different mineral, you know, like natural resources in the mountains that we're going to pass by. Yeah, okay. There's all kinds of jewels and coral and all kinds of things around, you know, as we get nearer and nearer to Shambhala. Yeah. It says there's a mountain of gold, but it says don't drink the water because if you drink it, it will kill you. You know, it's too strong, the water. Yeah. And then it says also there's a mountain of silver, and the water from that causes madness, so don't drink that one. It says then there's another one, if you drink it, your hair falls out. Yeah. And another one, the water, if you drink it, you get sick. So it says you only need to be careful which water you drink. Yeah. Okay. So actually, this is true, no? Like, for example, in the north of Italy, near Albagnano, we have various places. Excuse me, I'm just going to put a bit more light on. It's going to be a bit dark. Yeah, 1 second. Okay. Oops. Let's see if that helps a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, so north of Albagnano, we have many, many beautiful things in the Prealps. So we have some like places with like some mines with many, many kinds of different special waters and minerals. So this is true, no? So they have like mines with gold and silver and all these things. Yeah. So sometimes these special mineral waters can have healing properties, like the ones near Albagnano. But you can only have a little bit, no? Otherwise it's too much. But it's really like a medicine. Yeah. So anyway, so it says, okay, so what to drink, what not to drink, yeah, okay? And it says, okay, then we need to pass the 5-peak mountain. Actually, now, as far as I know, the 5-peak mountain is the 5-peak mountain of Manjushri, yeah, okay? But maybe it's another one, I don't know, it's not clear, yeah? But the very famous 5-peak mountain is Wutai Shan, which we went with Rinpoche, yeah? The holy place of Manjushri in north of Beijing in China, yeah? And there it's like a kind of natural mandala. There's a central mountain and then there's 4 peaks around, very beautiful, full of all kinds of special temples, and they say many, many holy beings still live there, yeah? Okay, so maybe it's that Wutai Shan, yeah? Which Rinpoche did take us to, yeah? And we did many pujas there together with the venerable monks and lamas, yeah? Or Rinpoche also said, for example, just now in Albagnano, he said that we have five holy mountains too. Yeah. So if you go down to Verbania and look up, you can see clearly there's 5 mountains. Yeah, behind. Yeah. And if you look on the symbol of Albagnano, there's 5 mountain peaks. So before Rinpoche got Albagnano, he had many years before a vision of one place with 5 mountains behind and a lake in front. Yeah. Okay. So then when he got to Albagnano, he knew exactly the place because he'd seen it in a vision many, many years before. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so we need to pass a 5-peak mountain, yeah, which is full of all kinds of different kinds of jewels, yeah, okay. And there's also many kinds of special trees, and there it's full of what we call kinnaras, yeah, for who are playing, yeah, okay. So kinnaras, yeah, kinnara in Sanskrit means a what's that. So kinnaras look like harpies in Greek mythology, yeah, in the sense that they're half bird, yeah, they have like bird legs, yeah, with clawed feet, and they have wings, yeah, but the rest of them looks like humans, yeah. So in ancient India, they say, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a what's that? It's a kinnara, yeah, like, oh, you know, like. So anyways, one kind of divine being that exists, according to our Buddhist tradition, yeah. And these many kinnaras are represented on Borobudur. And it says, here you have to be careful, yeah? Because all these playful kinnaras will try and seduce you, yeah? By their singing and dancing and frolicking, yeah? And it says, if they can't seduce you, they will become very scary, yeah? Okay? Yeah? It says anyway, so don't be attracted to them, and also don't be fearful of them when they produce many kinds of scary magical illusions. Yeah. But it says instead you should meditate on emptiness. Yeah. And in this way you should subdue their manifestations and then go on. Yeah. Past them. Yeah. Okay. So very often in the Buddhist teachings, it's explained like this. Yeah. That, for example, when there's some difficulty in our life, we have to recite the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, or the Heart Sutra, or better yet, the Gyetompa, the 8,000 verse Perfection of Wisdom Sutra. Yeah, okay. Why? Is because then we understand that things are not as they appear, no? Yeah, and then we're not so attracted to the ups and downs of samsara. We're not attracted to the pleasant things. We don't develop attraction, no? And get dukkha, desirous attachment. To the unpleasant things, we don't develop hatred, aversion, yeah? Because we understand that things are dependent arising, no? Yeah? So it's like a play of illusion based on the contents of our own mind, actually, isn't it? Yeah? Okay. So anyway, by meditating on emptiness, yeah, we should subdue these chimeras and their magical manifestations and then carry on, yeah? Okay. And it says, so your mind should not shake at this point, yeah? Okay. So then you should pass on through some more small countries, yeah? And there you will meet some Vajrayakinis who appear like human beings, yeah? Okay. And you have to go there and you have to say, oh, Vajrayakinis, please take me quickly to the city of Kalapa, yeah? Okay. It's a bit very much like in our Doji Nalgyoma practice when we say, oh, Venerable Vajrayogini, please lead me and all sentient beings to the pure land of the Dakinis. Please bestow upon us all mundane and supramundane attainments, isn't it? Yeah? This is our most important prayer for Vajrayogini practitioners, no? So there, when we meet the Vajradakinis, we have to say, oh, Vajradakinis, please quickly take me quickly to the pure city of Kalapa, yeah? For the benefit of all sentient beings, yeah? So then, if we have sufficient merit, yeah, good fortune, one with the magical appearance of a woman will pick us up, yeah, and fly us over the mountains and take us directly to Kalapa, yeah. So another chance for a first-class ticket to Kalapa, to Shambhala, yeah, okay. Yeah. Very much similar to how it says in the Vajrayogini Tantra that if those of practitioners of great fortune in this one human body can go to the pure land of the Dakinis, no? Okay, next we reach another place, Chandrakala, beautiful, beautiful place, incredible, beautiful nature, yeah. And it says we should not be interested in just the external beauty or youth or charm or external appearance. Those with Vajra eyes delight in those who behave virtuously, who are ethical, no? And who possess compassion, yeah? And who are equally kind to those who are nice to us and to those who harm us, yeah? Okay? And it says if you reach this point, yeah, it's like all your negativities have been purified and you're completely happy. Now, definitely, if you manage to get this far, for sure, whether you are flown over the mountain by a Dakini or not, you will be completely happy for sure, no doubt, yeah? Yeah. So maybe in our lockdowns that we're having to experience at the moment, we can go on the inner road to Shambhala, no problem, yeah? We're guided by Khanshin Rinpoche, who was one of the Panchen Lamas, no? Panchen Zampotashi, yeah? And following our lineage of Tashi Lumpo, of the Panchen Lamas, of the Ganshin Monastery, if we like, we can really go on the royal road to Shambhala, yeah? By practicing NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing and the Kala Chakra teachings and all the other beautiful things that Rinpoche taught us, yeah? Okay? So it says, when we get to the border of Shambhala, yeah, we're going to meet Brikuti, yeah, okay, or Ekajati, no? She's one very important guardian, female guardian of the Buddhama teachings, yeah, the Vajrayana teachings, yeah, okay. So Ekajati means she has like her hair like one, like a braid, yeah. She has one braid and also one eye, one tooth, one breast, yeah. So anyway, so she's there, and we have to offer her 800 fire pujas and offer many different beautiful blue flowers and request her for siddhi, for realization. Yeah, okay. So each deity, each mundane or supramundane deity that we meet on the path, each one has their own mantra. Each one has their own special set of offerings that we need to know how to do, yeah? Because it's like people, no? So, I mean, like, for example, some of my friends, they like very much pasta. Some of my friends like paella. Some of them like Yorkshire puddings, you know? It depends on where they're from, no? We're all different. They have different tastes, no? Different characteristics. And also the mundane and supramundane deities, yeah? So we need to give them the right offerings, yeah? Okay? So then they become friendly towards us, yeah? And guide us, each one step more on the path to enlightenment, yeah? Okay? And it says we need to offer many different lotuses, no, to Ekajati. And then what we need to do is put them in our hair like a crown of flowers, yeah? And this will give us incredible wisdom that enables us to enter into the nature of everything, yeah? Okay? So it says there we're very near to the outer petal of the outer snow mountains of Shambhala, yeah? Okay? So I don't know if you've ever seen a picture of Shambhala. I don't know. In our Albaniana, in our temple, we have on our roof, we have many different beautiful images of Shambhala. Yeah? Let me have a look in here if we have one. And NgalSo, I think we do in NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2. Let me have a look. If my page hasn't fallen out, yeah. Let's have a look. Anyway, Shambhala, it's like, I'm sure there's one in here somewhere. Have a look. Maybe you can find it better than me. Anyway, Shambhala, it looks something like a wheel or a lotus, yeah? And there's like 96 different kingdoms. And the very nice thing about Shambhala is that everybody's like living, they're all not all the same kind of people, but they're all living together in a collective way, you know, respecting each other's like religion and culture, but all collectively working together, which is exactly what we all have to do if we want our planet to survive, yeah? You know, there's no other way, no? And the dawning of the Aquarian age, which is in 2424, is this, when we all finally get it together and work as one planet, yeah? This will be when the real Shambhala kingdom returns to Earth, yeah? When we go into this collective space, no? Actually, one Rinpoche, Lama Caroline, was always saying that the Shambhala energy was rising, wasn't it, yeah? There were many, many signs. So today I heard one thing that I thought actually was like the Shambhala energy rising, but because now, I don't know if you've heard, they have one project called COVAC, yeah, with the World Health Organization, where almost 160 different countries in the world, they all agree that when the vaccine for the COVID comes out, that every country in the world will get equal opportunity. So it won't be like only for rich countries or something like this. So the vaccine will be distributed through the World Health Organization equally to every country in the world, and will go first to the doctors, nurses, you know, carers, and the old and sick people, yeah, equally. So if you're in, I don't know, in the Central African Republic or in Nepal, or if you're in New York or wherever, everybody will get like same opportunity. And I thought that was really, really cool, yeah, okay? This is like the Shambhala energy, isn't it, yeah? There's many countries working together for the benefit of humanity, yeah? So all is not lost, yeah? It's true, yeah? The Shambhala energy is rising. There is hope, definitely, okay? And we will see, as times go on, as times become more degenerate, actually, we will also see, conversely, because we have to, more and more collectivity on a global level, yeah? More and more people working together. And finally, we will save our planet, yeah? Okay, we'll maybe have to go through some uncomfortable experiences first, but in the end, by the Aquarian age in 2424 AD, we will get it together, yeah? Okay? However, that doesn't mean we should be lazy. It means we want to be Shambhala warriors, peace warriors, so we need to create all the positive causes and conditions to be on the right side. Yeah, so anyway, more about this later in NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2 of Lama Caroline Rinpoche, yeah, okay? Anyway, let's carry on with the Panchen Lobsang Yeshu's Guide to Shambhala. So he says, okay, go on north again. So it's true, actually, lamas of Tashilhunpo, they said to the Jesuits, yeah, if you want to go Shambhala, go north. And it keeps saying, go north, yeah, okay? At least according to this guidebook of the Panchen Lama of Tashilhunpo, yeah? So it says, keep going north, and there's a country called Mega Keru, yeah? With many Sala forests, yeah, okay? And there's like great cities, yeah? Huge, like kind of mega cities there, yeah? And then pass by them, yeah? And it says, okay, then you start to meet some very kind of strange people, yeah? Yeah? Who I don't know actually how to say what they look like, but anyway, they're kind of like they're kind of like, how do you say, like hermaphrodites, I think, basically, yeah? Hermaphrodite type people, yeah? And it says that we pass by there, yeah? And you have to pass by a forest called Perpetually Happy. And then once you pass through Perpetually Happy Forest, yay, finally, you can see the city of Kalapa, the main city of Shambhala, yeah, okay? So definitely be incredibly happy at that point, yeah? So it says, when you finally reach the city of Kalapa, you cannot sit there just having a Coca-Cola or a pina colada or whatever. What you have to do is you have to make many prostrations in front of the four sides of the palace of Kalapa, yeah? And okay, so I don't know, maybe another time I might share this with you. Lama Genshin Rinpoche always carried around 2 prayer books, no? And inside one of his prayer books, he had like this very nice thing from Londrel Lama, which is a description of this palace, the palace of Kalachakra, which does actually sound very, very much like the Borobudur Mandala in Indonesia, okay? Yeah? So anyway, we'll maybe look at that another time, yeah, okay? So anyway, so now you can think, at this point, I'm thinking like something that looks a bit like Borobudur. It's 4 sides of monument, okay? So it says, now, the practitioner, you should make homage and salutations on the 4 sides of the great palace of Kalapa, yeah? And offer many incense, flowers, and make circumambulations for 1 day, 7 days, 2 weeks, or a month, yeah? Well, this is very much like what we did with Rinpoche, isn't it, in Borobudur? Rinpoche put 100,000 light offerings, tons and tons of offerings of incense, yeah? Offered many, many flowers, yeah? It's true, no? And he took us all around many, many times. And definitely, if we count up for all the times that Rinpoche went round, maybe a whole year he went round Borobudur Stupa Mandala, no? Okay? And it says in this way, many different kinds of negativities will be consumed, yeah? Will become pure, yeah? Okay? Okay, then we have to request directly to the Bodhisattva, the Master of Men, maybe it's like the Kalkin, the Lord of Shambhala, to grant permission to allow us to be led before his lotus feet, yeah, okay? So in Shambhala, no, they have these Kalkins, the rulers of Shambhala. Now the lineage of the Kalkins goes back to the King Suchandra. King Suchandra was the first king who requested the Kalachakra teaching from Lord Buddha Shakyamuni. And so out of compassion, the historical Buddha, he manifests the Kalachakra palace in Mandala, and then Suchandra and his people, they all, most, not all of them, a lot of them practice it, and their kingdom became on a higher, different vibrational level, which is why now you have to do all this to get there, yeah, okay? Like, yeah, or you have to find a Dakini who will fly you there, or a Kinara who will fly you there, yeah? Or you can do NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing and get Rinpoche to take you there, okay? Because now to ordinary people, we cannot see it. I remember one time we were in Mongolia, yeah, okay? And we're traveling in Mongolia, yeah? Like, Mongolia is huge, yeah, very big. And we were passing by like a huge plane, and Rinpoche was like, there, Shambhala. And we're like, what? We can't see anything. It's like, no, look, yeah. So anyway, of course, I couldn't see anything, but it was saying, look, there's Shambhala, yeah? So there's another place, okay? So Rinpoche was saying there were Shambhala portals in Tashilhunpo, in China, in Xinjiang, in Borobudur, in Toledo, in Spain, in Rio de Janeiro, yeah? So many, actually, yeah? Many places where we can connect with the holy energy of Shambhala, yeah? So anyway, so Suchandra, he was the first king, and each of the kings lived 100 years, yeah? That's the lifespan of the people in Shambhala, yeah? So now it's the time of the, anyway, there's, I think, the 20th king of Shambhala since Suchandra, I think, if I'm not wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But in the time of the 25th king, Dragpo Kolo-chen, who will be a future manifestation of one of the Panchen Lamas. This is 2424 when the Shambhala energy will truly come back to our planet, on this age of collectivity will truly manifest. Yeah, okay. But anyway, it says here we have to go to the Kalkin, the Bodhisattva, the master of men, and ask his permission. Yeah. So we should fully prostrate in front of the Kalkin, yeah, okay, and show incredible respect, yeah, okay, and also throw jewels and flowers, yeah. And it says, if you have few mental obscurations, if you just put your head on the Mahasattva's foot with your head, you will achieve the siddhi, the realization you desire, yeah. And it says, other people with merits not so strong, by hearing the teaching, the words of the Bodhisattva, the Kalkin, you will achieve the siddhi, the realization, yeah, okay? So I said there's many, many different kinds of realizations that we can achieve while we're there, yeah, okay? So it says, most importantly, when we get there, we have to think, I'm doing this for the happiness and benefit of countless living beings in the southern direction of Jampuvipa. That means in our world, yeah, okay? And I want, as soon as possible, to help them, to benefit them. This is why I've come here, yeah? So if we have that kind of motivation, we'll definitely get the realization, the result, okay? Yeah? So then, because we receive the permission and the blessing of the Kalkin, yeah, we'll see all kinds, when we get to Shambhala, we'll see all kinds of incredible sights, yeah, okay? So we'll see all kinds of special Dharma books, yeah, okay? So special Dharma books means not just like, this, for example, this is a special Dharma book, very special, okay? But for example, maybe they can talk, maybe they have like letters coming off the page of Dakini language or things like that, yeah, very special books, yeah? Talking books, yeah? Actually, we have many talking books these days, yeah? But this is in many centuries before, so they had this special technology, yeah? And there also has many different kinds of Dharma centers and monasteries and all kinds of beautiful stupas. And in each of these places, we should make pilgrimage and make prayers for the fulfillment of wishes. So this Lama Genshin, he was guiding us like this now for many, many years, taking us to all kinds of holy places where we can do practice, receive the blessing, and make dedications, yeah? Okay? Okay, now it describes the Panchen Lama. He describes what it looks like. So it says, Shambhala is surrounded by snow mountains, yeah? Okay? And it says there's all kinds of different sciences and different kinds of medical traditions and all kinds of beautiful art and many different kinds of handicrafts, yeah? So it says day and night, it's full of all these kind of different incredible things, yeah? Okay? And then he says, in the center of all this, on the south side, is the Supreme Palace of Kalapa, made of all kinds of precious stones, and it's on like a square foundation, a square base. And it was built by divine artisans, not by human ones. It was built by devas, no? Okay. And it says, okay, around there are forests of sandalwood and very beautiful clear lakes, yeah? And it says there are 28 large towns with many different kinds of suburbs and small different countries like around, yeah? Okay. So it looks like, like a wheel of the Dharma. I don't have a wheel of Dharma here, but you know what I mean, a Dharma wheel, yeah, like the Buddha symbol, yeah, okay. So it says there's like 8 points like the wheel, so there's like these 8 sort of districts of Shambhala, yeah, okay, and then there's like sub-districts and so on, so finally it gets up to a total of 96 districts of Shambhala, okay. So anyway, it says around on the border there's 100,000 guardians protecting the roads and the periphery of Shambhala, yeah. And it says on the snow mountains around are glaciers, and there are mountains like elephants, and there are elephants of incense with 6 tusks and covered in pearls. Yeah, so it's true in Tibet, in the Himalayas, there are many mountains with special. It's not only in Tibet actually, also here in Spain, for example, we have many mountains with special shapes. Yeah, but anyway, it says there's mountains that look like elephants. Yeah. And they have some that look like these special auspicious elephants. And I remember when the Shakyamuni, when Siddhartha descended into his mother's womb, he came in the form of a 6-tusked white elephant, yeah? White, the auspicious elephant, yeah? Okay? So anyway, so it's around many of these super auspicious elephants, yeah? And then there are all kinds of special wild animals, yeah? And beautiful mountains, and there's all kinds of different divine beings in these parks and mountains, yeah? Okay? So there are 10,000 bodhisattvas, yeah, living there. There's 100 million dharmas to be heard, to be integrated, to be practiced, yeah. And I don't know if you know about Kala Chakra, but we have like these discs, which are the discs of the elements. There's like earth, water, fire, wind, and space. Yeah, the discs of the 5 elements. Yeah, okay. So it says the disc of the sky element, the space element, is resting very near the outer edge of the outer on the side of Mount Kailasha. Yeah, okay. And there are 80,000 different kinds of medicine plants. Yeah, and many different magical creatures and all kinds of special fruits and flowers. So it's really, really wonderful. Okay, basically a wonderful place. Yeah. And all kinds of precious jewels like pearls and moonstones and crystals and red sapphires and emeralds and right-turning conchas, not the normal ones, the special Dharma ones that turn to the right, topaz and coral and gold, all kinds of different kinds of special jewels and precious substances are there, yeah? Okay, so in Buddhism, we talk a lot about Pure Land, yeah, but we don't really know what Pure Land is, because I think in the Western tradition, most of us came from the Judeo-Christian tradition, no, didn't we? We were brought up, but at least born into that, no? So our idea of heaven is, I don't know, at least according to TV or what we hear in our society, looks more like clouds and things, yeah? Or maybe, who knows, like some kind of Garden of Eden. So it's not Eden, no? So it's nice to, in Buddhism, we have very, very precise and clear description of the Buddhist Pure Lands, yeah, very beautiful, yeah. So we're going to talk more about this as we go through getting to know the 5 Supreme Healer Buddhas, getting to know Vairocana and Amitabha and Akshobhya and Varnasambhava and Amoghasiddhi, yeah. So anyway, so it's really kind of inspiring, no, to know that these places are there, you know. It's uplifting to the mind to think about these positive places, the Pure Lands, yeah, which we can go when our mind becomes pure. If we live in a horrible world, it's because we have a horrible mind, basically, okay? Our mind is the creator of our reality, okay? And if our mind is pure and positive, we have a pure and positive world. So on our small level, we know this is true, because if we wake up and we're in a good mood, yeah, everything's wonderful, isn't it? And if we wake up in a bad mood, everybody's horrible, everybody wants to harm us, everybody wants to get at us, yeah? The day is rubbish, the news is terrible, yeah? Okay, so it's true, our mind is very much involved in the creation of our realities. If we want to go to a pure land, we need to work on our own mind, okay? Yeah? Anyway, so it says also there's incredible lapis lazuli. So maybe that's like Afghanistan or Chile, no? In the South America, we have lots of beautiful lapis lazuli, yeah? So there's mountains of very beautiful lapis lazuli, yeah? And all kinds of extra superfoods, all kinds of nutritious food there, yeah? And every kind of superfood in the world is growing there, like naturally, like, so no need to work and go to the supermarket. It's all just get around, kind of like a Garden of Eden, but no snake, yeah? No snake and no devil, yeah? Just the good part, yeah? Okay? Yeah? But remember, it's not due to God, it's due to the good karma of all the people living there, yeah? Also, it says there's all kinds of clothes, whatever kind of clothes you like, and also there's only a few people who are negative. So there are some people who are negative, but not so many, yeah? Which is quite funny, yeah? But remember, in Shambhala, one of the things is that they practice tolerance and non-violence, yeah? And they accept even the ones who are a bit difficult, yeah? So it says most of the people in Shambhala are positive and virtuous, yeah? And the country is full of countless rishis. Rinpoche always used to say a rishi was like a truth teller or a divine seer, yeah? So everything they said became automatically true, yeah? So it says everybody speaks the language of the gods. That means everybody speaks Sanskrit or some variety of Sanskrit. They're all very clever, yeah? And as for the people who live there, nobody lives less than 100 years, which, you know, so they have like the full human lifespan, yeah? Okay? And hardly anybody dies before their time, yeah? Okay, so a few people do, but it's quite rare, yeah? Okay. And it says, in Shambhala, people happily enjoy the objects of their desire, but they never fall away from virtue. So this is like a win-win situation, yeah? You can have a really good time, you can enjoy everything, have a great time, and still have a virtuous, positive mind. So this is why it's called a pure land, yeah? This is why we have to get to a pure land, yeah? Okay, and we pray like at the end of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, you know? We pray, don't we? It says here in our book, what's it say? It says, through the virtues I have gathered here, it says, for example, it says, Donadi so nanka gewe so jini zapade inyudu dano buban so shambhala gene lame langi rimpata shisho. So it says, by the virtues I have gathered here, may I quickly go to Shambhala, the treasury of jewels. That's what Shambhala means, no? Yeah. And there may I quickly achieve the state, what my gurus taught me, yeah? The stages of the path and the highest yoga tantra, yeah? Okay. So we can get to a pure land even if we're not enlightened. It's all really fabulous. It's really wonderful. And then we can continue working on ourselves and we can get enlightened what's not to like, yeah? Okay. So the only thing is, who knows where it is? So I think probably there's many kind of branches of Shambhala, let's say, of the Shambhala franchise in the world. Yes, we just have to get to one of those, yeah. And then, for example, I don't know, like our centres, for example, like Albaniano. Of course, this depends on our minds. So maybe you might think it's not a pure land, but if we see in the right way, it could be a pure land, you know. At least we have the victory banners, yeah, with the lions on them, yeah. So at least some, and we have all Rinpoche's beautiful teachings, his lineage, you know. Rinpoche left us the guide to Shambhala, yeah. So anyway, so let's try now. Let's all go together, yeah? Okay? Okay, so it says, everybody enjoys wealth and the objects of their desires and dharma, yeah? And it's just like the golden age of humanity. Everything's like fabulous, yeah? It says there exists, the Panchen Lama says in his book, there's nothing else that's equal to this, yeah? Yeah? And it says whenever a Kalkin, the king of Shambhala, is born, yeah, it says lights of precious jewels appear for 7 days and a beautiful light emanates. And actually not just for the Kalkin of Shambhala, many of the high lamas and incarnations, yeah. Many times there's like very strong signs of light and rainbows and special things manifest when they're born, yeah, okay. So anyway, so it's commenting on that, yeah, okay. For example, no? Anyway, so yeah, and many high lamas, they have this in the histories of our lamas and the lamas of the Kagyupas, the other high lamas, Sakyapa, Nyingmapa, no? When they're born, the high beings come many special signs of light and so on. No? Anyway, so the Kalkin is known as the Bodhisattva, yeah? And also, it says like they have incredible, not only that, they like gardening, so they have incredible, beautiful lotus flowers and all kinds of incredible, beautiful flowers and orchids and beautiful, like tropical flowers or whatever, all kinds of beautiful flowers in their houses. So a bit like, I don't know, like Indonesia or Thailand or wherever, yeah, okay. And it says, there the people are without old age and sickness. So you might get old to be 99 years old or whatever, 110, but you don't look old, you don't look sick, yeah. And they always live by gentle laws, yeah? Okay, how wonderful, no? Yeah? They're equal to the Chakravartins, like the world rulers, yeah? Okay, Chakravartins, the Buddhist ones, they rule without violence, but just because they have natural authority, yeah? And it says it's full of bodhisattvas and rishis, truth tellers, who practice the mantrayana, who are practicing their sadhana, and who are teaching the knowledge of reality, yeah? Yeah, so all the time there's like loads of people around who want to share with you the Buddhist path, yeah? So when you finish like frolicking and dancing and having a good time, or at the same time you can listen to all these rishis and bodhisattvas teaching you the path to liberation, yeah? This sounds really, really good now, doesn't it, yeah? You must pray very strongly at the end of self-healing each time to get to Shambhala, yeah? And it says, they don't argue, yeah, okay? So they do not proceed by argument, so no need to argue, yeah? But they just state the truth, yeah? And everybody, because they're rishis, no? So everybody agrees with each other, yeah? And it says, okay, so there, you can act without attachment. Your mind is full of complete virtue, full of joy, the wish to give. It's like the bodhisattva. Everybody has like these bodhisattva qualities, like full of patience, full of ethics, full of non-violence, full of single-pointed concentration, full of the wish to study the Dharma, full of the wish to think about the Dharma, full of the wish to do gomde, to recite the sadhanas, the practices, yeah, full of the wish to do pujas, yeah, full of the wish to understand the nature of reality, yeah. Okay, so anyway, so then the Panchen Lama says, for the sake of the liberation of many people, Amoga Hankusa has explained this path to Shambhala, yeah? So if you've heard it, always think about it and keep it fixed in your mind, yeah? Okay, yeah? So now it's talking about, I don't know if you remember the story, the first ones who received the Kala Chakra teaching, yeah? So they were flown to, like I was on Lufthansa, flown to Borobudur. So they were flown by the divine beings, by the Kinnaras, to the Kalapa, to the city of Shambhala, to the Mandala Palace of Kala Chakra on the south side of Kalapa, yeah? And these 500 intelligent ones who achieved the power of Samadhi, having understood the Kala Chakra, they went instantly to the 6 cities, yeah? And then they taught everywhere the Mahayana, the supreme vehicle, yeah, and taught the very method to guide people to the city of Kalapa, to the city of Shambhala, yeah, yeah. So it says, okay, so it says, also it says, so they also were taught the method of ekajati. So actually, ekajati is in one of our protectors, is a form of Guru Buddha Tara, and in our Tagpu Dorji Chang holy collection of practices, yeah, we have a special practice of Chenrezi, who protects from the lower realms, yeah, and Ekajati is in there, yeah. So if you want to get to know Ekajati, soon we'll have one sadhana where you can connect, yeah. Those of you who had received the initiation anyway, okay. So there also was taught the 25,000 verses of the Prajna Paramita, yeah, and many different practices of Guru Buddha Manjusri, yeah. So it says this guide to Shambhala, which is called How to Enter into the Glorious City of Kalapa, yeah, is finished, yeah. Okay, so this is the holy text, yeah, which actually the great master, Jonangpa master Taranatha, he got this text, actually, it was a Sanskrit text in Nepal, yeah, and then he translated it into Tibetan, and then His Holiness, the fourth Panchen Lama, Panchen Lobsang Yeshe, he made the Shambhala Langyik, which explains this in more detail, yeah, okay. So it says that the Jonangpa Taranatha, the great master Taranatha, yeah, he received this book in Nepal, yeah, on the guide to Shambhala, and then he found one Brahmin teacher called Krishna, yeah, and Krishna explained to him very many secret and hidden meanings, and so he wrote them down, yeah. So Sawan Mangalam may all be auspicious, and then His Holiness, the Panchen Lama, he gave more explanation how to do, okay? Much more detail about that, yeah, okay? Okay, so this in a very, very short way, yeah, is how to get to Shambhala according to the holy Panchen Lama, Panchen Lobsang Yeshe, okay? So anyway, so I just wanted to share that because Rinpoche, Genshin Rinpoche is from this lineage, yeah? Okay, now it's our lineage because Kenshin Rinpoche passed down to us, yeah? So we need to know what the holy lamas of our lineage actually said. So as you can see, actually what they said is we need to set a good motivation, we need to develop the wish to benefit all beings, and then we need to do many, many different kinds of meditation practices to purify ourselves, yeah? And then hopefully on the way we'll meet many different kinds of human and divine beings who will be our friends and allies, who will guide us on the path to Shambhala, and finally we will get there, yeah, okay? And we will, And then, but when you've got Shambhala, by the way, they then have to go and disseminate the teachings to, it's not just sit there, okay, with a pina colada in a deck chair next to the palace of Shambhala in Kalapa City. No, we have to go back and help other people to spread the inner and world peace teachings like Genshin Rinpoche did himself so very beautifully throughout all his life, okay? So anyway, so I just wanted to add that, so just to get so what Rinpoche said, please go in more detail into my teaching. So it's so rich, so powerful, so beautiful, so much to know, yeah, okay? So we're incredibly lucky that this is Rinpoche's legacy to us, to each and every one of us, to us, and also to those who come after us, or at least if we practice it and keep properly, okay? Which is our responsibility, each and every one of us, okay? So beautiful, yeah? Okay, so to conclude, okay, we'll do very, very quickly, okay? The rest of the self-healing, but in a super quick way, okay? Okay. We'll do our guide to Shambhala, yeah? We'll follow the royal road to Shambhala. Lama Genshin's easy way. Easy means NgalSo, no? Yeah, it says there, I don't know if you've seen large letters NgalSo, because now you saw the normal way to get Shambhala, climbing up mountains, swimming across torrential rivers. Not so easy, actually. You need incredible merit, and you need to cross deserts, and you need to do all kinds of things, yeah? So this is the easy way to get to Shambhala. Okay, so let's do it, okay? Uchozam popel gyuta shipa, tu chentem petrin leyanada, Pegidro lozam peze pachen, palden la mehisha blasowade, Oma guru, padradara, suhumati muni, shahasahane kama, utavahadanye, Sri Bhadra Vasamanya Sawasiti Hu Om Guru Buddha Siddhi 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 Hu Eyam Ram Lamba Shuddhe Soha Pam Lepema Janku Pam Lepema Sepo Pam Lepema Nompo Pam Lepema Mapo Pam Lepema Kapo Om Ahum Tram Ri le Naso Doche Janku Ri Tram le Nobo Sepo Tram Un le Doje Nompo Hum le Pema Mapo Om le Kaolo Kapo Om Kolo Nam Se Doje Pema Doje Doje Mi Kyo Doje Prahanobu Rinchen Doje Rinaso Doje Tanan Doje Lama Toyun Doje Kyan Om Ahamoga Siddhi Hum 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 Lama Rinchen Doje Kyan Om Aratna Sabhava Hum 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 Lama Mikyo Doje Kyan Om Ahashobhya Hum Om Ahashobhya Hum Om Ahashobhya Hum Om Ahashobhya Hum Om Aha Shobya Hom. Lama Chotojiken. Om Amitabha. Om Amitabha. Om Amitabha. Om Amitabha. Om Amitabha. Lama Nanse Doji Ken. Om Mahavarocana. Om Mahavarocana. Om Avarochana Hum. Om Avarochana Hum. Om Avarochana Hum. Om Mani Padme 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 Hum. Om Mahasukha 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 Hum. Om Vishwa Shanti 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 Hum. Lama Kunjo Sona Kyapsuchi. Rani La Sadonil Sonecho. Dona Josonecho Dadahanto. Gecho Kundu Jishin Trodunje. Dona Disona Pageweso. Jine Sapane Hinyo Duda. No Bubatso Shambhala Gehene. Lame Helangirin Pata Shisho. Ni modele sendele, ni me koya handele shi, ni seta hatu dele pel, kojo hosungi jingilo, kojo hosungi nudruso, kojo hosungi tashisho. By the collection of white virtues we have gathered here, may this world become Shambhala, quickly become Shambhala, the treasury of jewels, and may we quickly complete our Guru's teaching of the stage of the path and the highest Yoga Tantra. At dawn or dusk, at night or midday, may the three jewels grant us their blessings, may they help us to achieve all realization and sprinkle the path of our lives with various signs of auspiciousness. Okay, so in the Shambhala, like in the NgalSo teachings, the main point is inner peace and world peace now and forever by all human beings' attention and by all the holy beings' blessing, yeah? So Rinpoche Lama Genshin, he always said, okay, we only need to keep one vow, which is to practice inner peace, yeah? So let's all try and do that together, okay? So thank you all very much, and let's all go together bit by bit. Let's all go on the outer and inner roads to Shambhala with the easy method of NgalSo self-healing. Okay, so thank you all very much. We will continue on Thursday, okay, 7 o'clock Central European time, okay? Every Tuesday, every Thursday. On Wednesdays, Lama Michelle's teaching. Also, this month, he's going to also give some explanations about NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing. Thank you all very much for listening. See you all soon. Thank you very much, yeah?